Hey, V-Team, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for joining us for Up to Speed Live. And a happy Valentine's Day to you, my friend. Do you have all of your gifts in order?
Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, I love your pink. I feel like I'm not wearing the right color for Valentine's Day, but that's okay. I do have all my gifts in order, but I have a feeling my Valentine might be watching this, so I'm going to keep that to myself till later. But V-Team, the big question today is, did you get that special Valentine's Day gift? And if you didn't, that's okay. You still have some time, and we have the perfect gifts all at a great price, and we've got you covered with a buy one, get one offer. But hurry, because it's only for a limited time. Right now, if you buy one of our 5G phones, you'll get a second one on us when you activate a new smartphone line on select 5G unlimited plans. Plus, you'll get $400 when you switch two lines at Verizon.com. But that's not all. We've got great deals on watches, headphones, accessories, and more. But hurry, the offer ends today. So head into a store near you and check out today's story for more details.
And why not share these great deals with your friends and family? In the spirit of Valentine's Day, we have special Valentine's Day cards you can share with your friends and family discount. As you can see, there's a couple to choose from, so choose one you like, download the PDF, fill it out with your friends and family code, and share it with the ones you love. Now remember, friends and family can get up to $25 a month off new unlimited postpaid mobile accounts and $10 per month off Fios gigabit connection plans when they switch to Verizon Online. In fact, V-Teamer Michael DeCina, Business Intelligence Manager out of Lake Mary, Florida, recently shared the love of Verizon and explains how he was able to help his friends switch and save on his monthly bill. Let's check it out.
So my friend Matt is from my hometown, a little beach town in Florida, and I think people understand where service can be spotty in these little towns. But when he was discussing with me, he had just had his second kid, I had my third kid, and he was looking to find some savings. He let me know he had an AT&T plan, and it was just the price was way too high. So I just jumped on that friends and family email, and it's really easy to send your code to somebody. Sent him the code, and it was under 30 minutes. He had already built out his plan, his two lines, everything he needed, and he was looking at an anticipated price far below what he was paying. What also happened was he was able to realize that we have different types of unlimited plans, and one of them had a free Disney Plus subscription. So he was really on board with that. But what was most important to him, because he runs a small pool business, is while he's driving around town, he doesn't want to have spotty service or dropped calls. He's told me in the few months since he's had Verizon, his cell service has never been better. He has faster speeds, and he's never dropping calls as he conducts his business. Our friends and family, typically, they come to you for advice. They come to you for knowledge. I mean, they know you work for the company. They ask you a host of questions, and it feels really good, even being in finance, that I'm able to explain and go over our network, the strength, the reliability, because those are things that we're taught every day as we work here. What really drove me to the friends and family email specifically was it made me feel empowered that I could help not only suggest a swap to somebody, but give them a code where they could directly save money. And I felt like I was helping my friends and family at the same time of helping my company.
That's awesome, Michael. Way to be a brand ambassador. Now, V-Team, find your friends and family code, visit the Friends and Family About You page, and check out the link in today's story.
And speaking of love, did you know that this week marks the start of National Random Acts of Kindness Week? All week long, folks are encouraged to put kindness first and share it everywhere they go. And following our successful A Call for Kindness Surprise and Delights in 2022, we're setting out in communities across the country to spread some joy. This week, in 9 cities across the country, we're surprising customers at local chocolate and flower shops with free treats for that special someone, all while spreading the news about the savings and value that come with being on Verizon. And our retail folks in those 9 cities are also joining in on the fun, as you can see here, by giving out free chocolates and flowers to our customers, which I'm sure they love.
Well, Jen, let's just keep this love train going. We're still thinking about our heartfelt surprise to Super Bowl superfan Don Chrisman, featured on yesterday's Up to Speed. If you missed it, check out how Verizon and Visa teamed up to keep Don's streak of attending every Super Bowl in history. And all last week, we continued to celebrate our V team by filling the fridges with goodies at our Phoenix area retail stores, at Avondale Gateway, Peoria Crossings, and Arcadia. Kelly Kurtzman, Senior Vice President of Consumer Field Sales, joined Up to Speed's Andy Choi at Peoria Crossings to continue hyping up our V team in an Instagram Live. And Jacksonville Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence was among the NFL players who took photos with fans at our Phoenix area stores throughout the week.
So neat. Well, plus, Verizon Enterprise and Business Market customers enjoyed a panel discussion hosted by Massimo Pacelli, Chief Revenue Officer of Global Enterprise and Public Sector for Verizon Business. Massimo spoke with Team Penske's Bud Denker and Will Power about partnership and the power of connectivity. We also gave back to the community. We teamed up with United Way at Arizona State University for a digital inclusion STEM event for dozens of under-resourced students. And we supported Visible's collaboration with local nonprofit Gooder for a grocery store pop-up event helping more than 1,000 local families in need. And Super Bowl superfan Don Chrisman wasn't the only lucky football fan to score tickets to the big game. Our unstoppable V-teamers, who were awarded Super Bowl tickets for their hard work, celebrated in spectacular fashion from kickoff to confetti. Look at how much fun they had. And thank you to all of you who sent in a submission to win a $75 NFL gift card. We announced the winners on the Inside Verizon LinkedIn page, so make sure you head over to see if you won. And the festivities didn't stop at the big game. We continued to dominate the market in Phoenix with an activation at the Bird's Nest at the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Attendees were able to use our complimentary phone charges and win great prizes when they played our Plug, Play, Win games.
Awesome. Now, here's an event you'll want to tune into. Join me today from 3:30 to 4 p.m. Eastern for a women's collab conversation with Krista Bourne on LinkedIn Live. We'll hear from Krista's takeaways about her journey to the C-suite, as her perspective as a Black female executive, and more. So be sure to come ready with questions. She'll be answering them live. Check out today's story for a link to the event. And this past Saturday was International Day of Women and Girls in Science. Verizon partnered with Rosie Vividers to design an event for young women in 11th and 12th grades to network, engage in workshops, and discuss STEM career pathways. Here's a few pictures from the events. Speakers included women in various stages of their careers in cybersecurity, computer science, and safety engineering risk management. V-teamers Jessica Chait and Mario Acosta Velez championed the event with the goal to familiarize young women with STEM careers, provide them with the opportunity to interact directly with role models and mentors, and prepare them for their very own futures in STEM.
And by now, you've likely heard about the devastating 7.8 magnitude earthquake that recently struck Turkey. And the devastation is widespread, and the quake killed more than 36,000 people. Verizon's waiving international long-distance charges for calls for its consumer and business customers, as well as its residential landline customers to Turkey through February 19th. And V-Team, there's plenty of ways you can help by utilizing our matching incentive program, donating to the V2V fund, and more. Just head over to our story today for all of the details. And now for some Verizon business news. Verizon is excited to announce the winners of its inaugural 2022 Verizon Partner Network Recognition Program, celebrating partners that have gone above and beyond to collaborate, serve customers, and deliver results. From small and medium-sized businesses to enterprise and the public sector, the Verizon Partner Network has a 5-star rating from CRN, delivering models that are simple and easy to use. The winners include Connected Solutions Group for operational excellence, Connect US Wireless for customer business impact, and more. Check out today's story for a link to learn more about all of these amazing winners. And congratulations are also in store for Senior Vice President for Nationwide Small Business and Channel Chief for Verizon Business, Wendy Tessetta. Wendy was voted among CRN's 2022 top 50 most influential channel chiefs. She says this accomplishment is a testament to the forward-thinking momentum of Verizon, its partners, and our entire team.
Wow, congrats, Wendy. Now, let's switch gears to artificial intelligence. It's a technology we've been hearing a lot about lately. It's literally all over the news thanks to ChatGPT. In fact, this morning, you may have seen an email explaining how Verizon is approaching the usage of generative AI programs like ChatGPT. Well, today, Vandana Venkatesh, Chief Legal Officer, is joining us live, as well as Nazrin Razai, Chief Information Security Officer. Thank you both for joining us today.
Great to be here.
Nazrin, we're going to start with you. Thank you,
Sure.
Nazrin. So for those who are unfamiliar, can you just give us some background on what ChatGPT is and other similar programs like it?
Of course, ChatGPT, think of it as an early working prototype of a conversational system that provides human-like responses to questions. It's one of many in the market, but it has, as you said, gained popularity in recent months. Here's the way it works. It has a chat interface backed by machine learning that uses large amount of data to string words together in a meaningful way. So as a result, you can ask the tool a question, you can get an answer back, you can have a follow-up questions, all of that in a conversational way.
Now, Nazrin, I know that artificial intelligence is part of our technology strategy, so what makes this different? Is ChatGPT the same as artificial intelligence?
ChatGPT is not synonymous with AI. The reason it's kind of being put into the same bucket because it uses machine learning as a key component of its natural language modeling. Think of AI as a much broader science and discipline, really involving using computer to do things that traditionally require human intelligence. Artificial intelligence is absolutely integral to Verizon technology strategy. We have an AI&D organizations. For some of the V-teamers who don't know about this organization sits in GTS and develops solutions that use AI to assist our customers, to optimize our business operation, and also assist with deployments within our network. We also produce and leverage AI in many of our products. So it's a much broader conversation, but it's a tool in the toolbox that recently has gained a ton of popularity.
Thank you, Nazrin. Now, Vandana, turning to you. Any thoughts on our approach with ChatGPT?
Yeah, I think there's two sets of risks, but as you heard, there's a potential and possibility here that we shouldn't ignore, but it also comes with risks. And there's two types of risks. One is how we use these platforms, and then I think Nazrin will talk a little bit later about information security risks. So this is an evolving area. I think we use this in a lot of different ways. Kids are using it to write essays, which is causing problems for schools. But for us as an organization, it's really important that we use it to serve our four stakeholders, our communities, our customers, our investors, our shareholders, and obviously society. And government regulation in this area is likely to come. So it's important that what we do here is very, very thoughtful. So as of right now, ChatGPT is not allowed to be accessed from our corporate systems. And the reason for that is very simple. It's because anything we put on these systems or other similar AI platforms becomes the property of those platforms, and they can use it in a lot of different ways. So we have an obligation not to put customer information, source code, our own intellectual property, things like that, because we lose control of that once it gets out there.
Right.
So I'm going to let Nazrin speak to the information security risks, but what I do want to end with here is that certainly you can use this on your personal time, so it's great using the Valentine Day theme to use ChatGPT to write a love note to your sweetheart, not for your, putting source code up. Nazrin.
That's great. So I love it. So you kind of captured it, Vandana, but there's the way I think about it, guys, is there are three primary security issues. One is social engineering. One is, as Vandana said, confidentiality and the fact that the tool can generate code. So take the first one. The bad guys can equally use ChatGPT to generate very convincing phishing messages at scale. And we as a company, and with the help of V-teamers, are very good at actually detecting some of these phishing emails, and our scores are better than industry average. So what I ask of you is be on the lookout and know that this can get, something that the bad guys can use. The other one is using it, as Vandana said, we have stopped it and we're going to look at this very systematically, because with the use of the tool, you can generate code. So used improperly, this can introduce vulnerabilities to Verizon environment. And lastly is the notion of confidentiality. You can use it on your own personal device and for personal use, but it is with the way that the tool is structured, you can submit a large volume of data, and sometimes confidentiality of Verizon business is something that we cannot submit to the tool. So a tool should not be used in situations where confidential or personal or very sensitive information is of concern. So what we have done is we've actually created an AYS ticket form for those who have a need for this from a work-related perspective. You can open a ticket. We're actually reviewing some of these who have justified business cases, and we kind of go from there. And I want to just say something to everybody. As this tool evolves and other complementary technologies are developed, it's going to get easier. The right set of user scenarios with proper governance are going to be created. That's always the life cycle of new technology. But until then, it's incredibly important for V-teamers to only consider using it if your work requires it. We want to embrace emerging technology, but we must be safe and responsible in that regard.
Thank you. Very important conversation we had. Thank you so much, Vandana, Nazrin.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for joining us today. AI is still integral to how we're moving the world forward here at Verizon. So V-Team, stay tuned. We're going to have more on our artificial intelligence strategy. All right, V-Team, thanks so much for tuning in today.
And to parallel the ending of the Super Bowl, let's take another look at our latest ad, again reminding everyone how our network will continue to win long after the last fan went home. Until next time, you're up to speed.
After the Super Bowl ends and the last fan leaves, our team at Verizon stays, building a private network for fast and secure on-field communication from coach to coach. On top of powering 27 NFL venues with ultra-fast Verizon 5G ultra-wideband from stadium to stadium, so everyone who loves this game can love it even more. We know this isn't just football. This is football on the network America relies on. Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL.